आई फील लाइक ट्रेडिशनली एवरीबडी हैज लाइक ओ मैं स्टैंड अप करूंगा एंड फिर मैं उसको क्लिप्स को यूट्यूब पे डाल दूंगा एंड दैट विल एक्ट एज माई एडवर्टाइजमेंट.
Yeah, right.
Abhi I see.
What do you think is going to happen
I'm
now?
seeing a flip. I'm
Where?
seeing
How?
like so. This is what was happening in social media. I am thinking this is happening where people are using the platform natively. What I mean by that is कि मैं अगर Instagram reel बना रहा हूँ तो मेरा Instagram reel in itself will be a content. ठीक है, वो मैंने यहाँ से उठाया, मेरे उसका एक क्लिप नहीं डाल रहा हूँ. अगर मैं ट्विटर पे कुछ डाल रहा हूँ तो इट वोंट बी समथिंग दैट आई हैव पोस्टेड ऑन यूट्यूब कट एंड पोस्टिंग इट देयर अगेन. नाउ आई एम सीइंग दिस चेंज दैट देयर इज कंटेंट फॉर ट्विटर, then there is content for Instagram and reels and posts and IGTV, and then there is YouTube के लिए content, and then there is another type of content that is happening IRL, that is their stand-up scene, right? This is what I think, and Tanmay Bhatt did it, and he did it amazingly. One of the best at transition from like proper stand-up to what he's doing right now, right?
Right.
Delegating all of his work, thinking like a businessman and everything. Followed him was Samay, right?
Who did completely different on YouTube.
Yeah. But
Yes.
yeah. But that's what I'm saying, na? Like, look at how well it connects. Samay did something that worked. It was very similar to what Tanmay Bhatt did with live stream and highlights and hiring editors and delegating work, right? The business formula was very similar, but yet the brand was so different. The brand is so different. It's like I will do chess. I won't go down that route of becoming the mainstream guy. And then he became the mainstream guy. He decided to be himself, and that went down the route of self-discovery and be himself. It's to me is very very mesmerizing, and I feel like ये जो क्या कहते हैं, there is another dude, another stand-up comedian, उसका नाम क्या है वो?
A से start होता है.
हाँ अनुराग है, आकाश है, क्या नाम है, रुक जा
आयुष्मान
है शायद. हाँ, यही बातें तो बाद में याद आएगी.
The one that used to have curly hair.
Abhishek Upamanyu. Yes, that dude is doing something very similar of posting Instagram. Like I am doing Instagram as well. ऐसा समझ रहा है? I am doing a stand-up, but I'm also an Instagrammer, which to me is very interesting, and I feel like it's the step in the right direction.
Way to go.
Yeah. Because stand-up comedians in itself are like, I think they are extremely underpaid. ठीक है? In India.
Really?
Yeah.
Like more like the top ones? No, not the top ones.
Not the top ones. Veer Das is obviously he's insanely rich. He makes a lot of fucking money, and but like when it comes,
Veer Das is a class of his own.
वो तो अलग ही है. I don't think anybody can touch in India में तो कोई नहीं touch कर सकता Veer Das को.
India में तो people could not touch him, and 10 years ago also.
हाँ.
10 years ago also Veer Das को कोई touch नहीं कर सकता.
और वो तभी भी thought provoking comedy कर रहा था, वो तभी भी कर रहा था. और वो कितना टाइम से यार सीन में, दूरदर्शन के समय से I guess.
I think he has done a lot to even bring up comedy as a industry.
Definitely. He was one of the first to get into like podcasts and push AIP and everybody. It's insane. But tu वही देख ना, like so like, but the exponential payment, I feel like in so if you're somebody who's selling out one show a week to somebody who's like then selling every show, the payment is the difference is very vast. You know what I mean? So I feel like now then that they are going down the route of, I'm gonna make every platform my own revenue stream. I feel like that's the way to go for comedians, because they work a lot, man. Like 6000 jokes लिखते हैं 600 के लिए या 60 jokes के लिए. They're writing all the time. It takes so much effort to write like a proper stand-up, an hour-long material.
Right.
And then sometimes it just gets rejected because maybe you're too controversial, or like you don't have enough networking, or it just gets rejected. So I feel like creating your brand of your own as a stand-up comedian, it really
we should have like a discussion with somebody on censorship. India में censorship कितनी prevalent है in different domains.
Yeah.
कितनी ज़्यादा prevalent है.
Yeah.
To what extent that we have no idea about.
Yeah.
Because I think we only have a little bit of an idea about censorship कितनी होती है YouTube में.
ठीक है. Munawar Faruqi, right? That was the recent case that happened.
Do you see his return comeback?
Bro, I fucking Jayesh told me this and जेल जाने से पहले का ट्वीट was ट्विटर ऑन एंड्रॉइड, जेल से तुरंत आते ही बाद का ट्वीट ट्विटर ऑन आईफोन पे हो गया बंदा. I loved my shit. I was like, oh my god, that's funny. Like जेल जाने का भी फायदा अलग ही भाई, सीधा आईफोन हाथ में.
यार I think on his return the stand-up set that he had, उसमें there was some underlying joke about somebody came up to him and he gave him जूते. Like जूते किस काम आएंगे भैया? भागने के लिए.
जब आप स्टैंड अप करोगे ना उसके बाद भागने के लिए. Oh my god, yeah.
तूने एक चीज नोटिस की है कि when you say combine, you said it's gonna combine. What other thing is gonna combine? You know. अब I think we are at the nascent stages of कि अब थोड़ा Indian YouTube and YouTube all over the world are starting to touch base with each other.
Yeah.
Starting to.
Yeah.
समझ रहे?
Yeah.
We're starting to see some YouTubers collaborate with YouTubers abroad.
Yeah.
I think one of the first which I saw on a mass level was when Ranveer Alabadia brought. Why am I using the wrong word every single time? It's brought.
Yeah.
Brought
R,
Alpha M.
with the r. Yeah, Alpha M.
With the
Yeah. I remember.
Which is like it's just a great move because
Yeah.
everybody was like, oh, you copy Alpha M, or Indian Alpha M, and the guy is like, I'm gonna bring Alpha M. Wait and watch.
Yeah.
And it's like Rishu. No, I shouldn't say. Like who Rishu bring?
Bringing items. I think I wonder वो अरे ऐसा बोलते हैं मालूम, पर मैंने जितना देखा है ना, ऋषु इज मोर इन्फ्लुएंस्ड बाय इंडियन यूट्यूब कल्चर और इंडियन कल्चर मोर देन फॉरेन.
He is. He had a initial structure and he completely changed it to his own thing.
या अभी तो उसका डायलेक्ट ही देख लेना, सबसे सिंपल चीज उसके कितनी लाइक बोलने का तरीका है, सो डिलाइट या डिलीट जो भी है. Right. पर लाइक या इट्स यूर वेरी लाइक तूने जो कहा इट्स वेरी ऑन पॉइंट. लाइक इट्स हैपनिंग विद द हिप हॉप सीन ऑन अ मास स्केल. Divine, everybody Divine collab with Nas. There are I know like young beat makers. There's this dude called Akash Kahan hai. He's doing I remember he did work with Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Xan or somebody like that. You know, these are massive American rappers, hip hop artists. I know a lot of beat makers from foreign are coming to India and working like giving beats and working on songs with Indian hip hop artists. And like this, even like small, not massive, like million जो नहीं pull करते, जो they who are still in like 10,000, 20,000 play per song are still doing massive collabs. So this, I feel like this ये जो community है, this is breaking the traditional geographical boundaries. Do you think so?
It's a great thing because then you feel like oh, I can reach out to this person now. पहले कहता था ना कि अरे नहीं, he won't fit my channel, he won't fit my audience.
Yeah.
But now imagine कि oh भाई इतने सारे और लोग हैं.
Yeah.
Because we know ना कि इतने सारे और लोग हैं. When like the people who actually do YouTube, I'm sure a significant amount of the new generation of YouTubers, they see a lot. They take inspiration from a lot of YouTubers from outside.
Yeah.
Things they have tried out.
Yeah.
And now you make them feel कि oh, you can reach them out.
Yeah.
You can reach them and you can have a
छोटा हो गया है,
you can have a collaboration with them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is so liberating, right? कितनी सारी possibilities हो जाती हैं उससे.
Exactly. And it's like I won't be surprised if in upcoming like couple more years there is a channel who is blowing up that just does English content.
And dude, imagine how it will be beneficial in a monetary fashion also for YouTube, because for so many years it has been said कि YouTube पे तो क्या बोलते तो पैसे है ही नहीं, which is true till now, but it is much better. It is definitely better than what it was in 2016, right?
Yeah.
अब तो imagine कर कि कितने different advertisers आ जाएंगे.
Yeah. Talking about like तेरे 6 million views आए थे. How much money did you make then? कुछ 30,000-40,000, right?
30,000-40,000.
Now it's like
35,000.
Yeah, now I know for a fact that you would be making it would have been in lakhs, yeah, probably. Yeah, it would have, is like that. Tu soch now, like if these boundaries start like, you know, धीरे धीरे start disappearing, foreign के brands India आने वाले हैं. This like the collab scene is going to be insane. Even like brand collaboration. Oh my god. You can start fucking, you know, this dude I told you before podcast, there's this dude called Prakhar who sells क्या कहते हैं, designer clothes, right? Expensive premium designer clothes.
Right.
And he collabed with this one person called this one brand called The Hundreds. They're one of the first few streetwear brands who decided to, you know, really scale up. And Prakhar was like looking forward, like he started because of this brand, like the CEO of this brand, and now they work together and now they have their own thing. That's so crazy to think about. It's gonna be very cool to see what comes in the future.